Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Montelverse. Good to see you again. So apparently, CM Punk is in negotiation with AEW on a contract buying out clause. So AEW is going to buy out his contract, I guess, pay him what he, was agreed, I guess, and they're going to get rid of him. And there's been a lot of speculation about CM Punk being signed to WWE or WWE in talks with CM Punk in terms of him returning back to the company after about almost 10-year hiatus from professional wrestling in WWE. But, as we know, he came back in 2019, did the whole talk show thing after SmackDown, which that didn't do much. So I'm here to give you guys some information that NoDQ.com has released. So, Chris Jericho liked a viral tweet that criticizes CM Punk's behavior in AEW. Now, Chris Jericho has re-signed with AEW for 3 years. He's got a 3-year extension. And, some people are going to say, oh, he's just trying to be a company man and da-da-da and whatever. But I just like you guys to know, if you guys know anything about Chris Jericho and CM Punk's history, you know damn well that back in WrestleMania 28 that happened in 2012, Jericho was happy to work with Punk. He always loved working with Punk. He's gone on record a billion times saying what a great talent Punk is, and he's got some of the best promos in the business, and he was a pleasure to work with. And, fast forward to 2022 when CM Punk is in the middle of all this drama, all this just terrible things. And I'm talking about, getting in arguments with, the COOs and the CEOs, obviously the Young Bucks and, Kenny Omega. Had a backstage altercation with them. He got into an actual physical fight with them. Not to mention that he just has no respect for this business and shit. I mean, I've talked about it a billion times. CM Punk does not care about the fans. And this is why the promo with Triple H and CM Punk back in 2011 has gone viral once again. It's because he tells CM Punk, you're no different than anybody else in this business. And, you want change as long as it benefits you. But if change comes and you're not the top guy, no, that's not really what you want. You're no different than anybody else in this business. The difference between me and you, he says, is that I told you that I was going to step on you, and I told you I was going to get to the top by, knocking you off. And CM Punk tries to do it as a martyr. He tries to do it as a catalyst for change. But it's all really full of crap. So the tweet here reads, imagine that you're CM Punk. You've had one of the most triumphant comebacks ever in the history of wrestling. You've been promoted as a star you never got to be in the WWE. And within a year, you completely ostracize yourself, becoming so toxic that you're not worth having around. You cannot bring Punk back without ostracizing the rest of the locker room. He buried them all in public on a night where he won the AEW championship and sucked the life out of a pay-per-view that cost millions to produce. Let him go, WWE. He's proven he's not the man he says he is already. And I couldn't agree more. That's it. I don't rag on people just to rag on people. You will never accuse me of character assassination. I do my research, I look at the problems, and I give you my honest take on it. And this is what it is. Somebody who cares about the business and the fans does not go out of the way to air all the AEW locker room talk and all the bad, shit that's going on behind stage. You work with your colleagues, you figure it out, and that's what it is. You don't air out all the dirty laundry to the public and completely make the entire company go sink. This is not what a person does. There's a difference between being a kiss ass and being somebody who just wants to ruin everything for everybody. There's a fine line. All right? And I'm telling you this right now. Okay? I don't like CM Punk. Refer to my other videos. I tell you exactly why. He's in it for himself. He wants the money. He doesn't give a damn about anybody else but himself. And that's just the reality. There's no undercover stories. There's no depthness to this whole thing. This is just him. This is who he is. This is just who he is. He can give a flying rat's tail about us or anybody else. WWE, for the fans who are hoping that he's going to sign him and, whether it's a great move on WWE's part, hell no. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't hire that man if I was Triple H. That man has talked bad about WWE, made excuses for his failures over there ever since the day he was fired or let go or walked out or whatever the case was. He's buried WWE ridiculously. I would never, ever hire that fool. Not once. He does not have one redeeming quality about himself. If he can't work with the great talent in an environment where I have all the creative control and they're letting me do basically whatever I want, if a person cannot make that work, what makes you think that he's going to be able to work in an environment where you have, apparently, according to him, less of that, and you're surrounded by people who you've not gotten along with since the beginning of time? Because this is what CM Punk does. This is who he is, and he's one of these guys. The fans love him. He comes back, he gets a pop, and then the minute you really start seeing what the hell he's actually about, it's over. Because nobody wants any part of that. Nobody wants a jackass. A person who literally does not care for others, does not like working with others. And I'm not character assassinating him. This is not BS. This is real. This is not slander. This is proven evidence. Everybody's reporting on this. So, on my thoughts of WWE even attempting to recruit CM Punk or sign up, they're not going to. They're not. They're not going to, and they shouldn't, for the reasons I just named. We don't need him. AEW, look, I'll be honest with you, and I've said this before, I don't watch a lot of their stuff, but I take a gander what's going on over there every once in a while, but I don't watch it on a regular basis. They seem to be doing just fine without him, okay? They got Jericho, who's leading the campaign. Jon Moxley, again, I mean, that's all you need. They're trying to get Hangman Adam Page to come up. I mean, they're doing what they're doing without, really having to need him. They're not having many problems. I mean, it's the same thing. And WWE sure as hell don't need him over here. We really don't. Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, you know what I mean? Becky Lynch. I mean, we don't need a CM Punk at all. It's like inviting a virus into the locker room, pretty much. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think WWE should sign Punk? I hope not. Or do you guys think that they should just leave him out in the wind to dry because he's literally not worth anything? Like, I'm stuttering over my words because this is like so cut and dry to me. It's like we shouldn't even be thinking, we shouldn't even be considering signing this man. I wouldn't. If I was in Triple H or Stephanie's shoes, I so would not. Nick Khan either. Don't sign the man. Do not sign him because you'll get a cheap pop reaction at the Royal Rumble, and then after that, it's going to start to go to shit. Don't make the same mistake AEW made. They put all the faith in him because they were blinded by the fact that he was going to, bring such a bigger audience to the product, and he was going to help us, sink the WWE. That's what they were thinking. Little did they know that this man could give, two flying, what's about, this business. But that's it. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys next video. Deuces.